Hey everybody, we are weather alert. I know that stinks where it's the holiday weekend or kind of the end of it. A lot of people have the day off here, but we do just have to warn you about some storms on the way. Now, more than anything, flooding is probably the highest risk, and that's especially true in the mountains and over the burn scars. But hail and wind are a little elevated today. I would say the wind almost not as much as our hail threat. And if storms are actually going to be kind of late, like if they don't really leave the mountains till after 5, that's actually a little better sign for our hail. We tend to get bigger hailstorms around here if we get storms in the springs, especially around 3 o'clock. 2 to 3 is a little bit better time for hail, so we want them after that. 81 right now. We're absolutely hot enough to support a big developing thunderstorm, and we have enough moisture in the air where that's kind of the fuel. In Pueblo, a couple people out at the Riverwalk. Still a beautiful day. It's 85. It's a little hot, sure, but it's the summer. It's the 5th of July now. 85 Pueblo. We're close to 90 in La Junta, 84 in Lamar, and some 80s to 70s from Colorado Springs and out into Monument. So the algae report, the pollens, the weeds, grass, pollens, they're all kind of low to moderate. I can't talk. Moderate out there. But you know what? It's still not that bad. Now, what we're watching is this development for severe weather later today. The outlook has been extended back a little bit farther to the mountains, and I think the reason for that from the Storm Prediction Center was to accompany kind of that flood threat we've been talking about here locally. This is essentially just where the ingredients line up best for strong to severe storms. I still think we'll have pretty good storms out by Salida, but yeah, the farther they drift east, the stronger they're going to be. Not a whole lot in the state. We're kind of wrapping around some clouds into the west side of Colorado, but when we look at high resolution radar, right on cue, if you had some planes in the mountains, we're starting to get those storms to pop up to our west. Notice they're not moving very fast, and they're not moving they're not really growing that big yet. So we have a lot of time here, but the modeling absolutely knew we were going to get those storms. From now to 2 o'clock, they just get a little bigger. By the time we get to 3 and 4 o'clock, they're a little bit closer to the Westcliff area, moving towards Canyon City and probably very western Teller County. By 4 to 5, these storms, if they're not in Colorado Springs, they're west, and we've got some heavy rain down the Sangre de Cristos. Remember, these storms could be strong severe even through 7 and 8 o'clock, but the Pueblo chance of rain has seemed to gone down a little bit. Storms are probably either going to stay north of you or southwest of you. So Colorado Springs, I'm going to leave a chance of strong to severe weather through the end of the day. That being said, if we get storms after 5 or after 6, our severe chances are a lot lower. Just some heavy rain we'd watch for. Tomorrow we could have strong to severe, dry Thursday, but we've got storms into the early weekend. Pueblo, storm chances are pretty low today. They actually look a little better tomorrow, and they still could be strong to severe tomorrow. We're leaving a strong mention wording because that is a possibility today, but we're drier by the end of the week. Heavy rain for sure looks to be possible in Canyon City at the end of the day today. We could get some more strong to severe storms tomorrow. We think we've got a couple storm chances Friday, Saturday, and finally Woodland Park. I'm going to leave storm mentions in there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Got us a dry Thursday and then a couple more storms Friday, Saturday.